hi, this is my brother Pernell Turner. He's over in New Zealand, and he was diagnosed of cancer throughout his whole body and was given 3 months to live. So could you tell us right from the start about your cancer journey? Actually, can we start from the first time you had it in your arm, and can you just show your arm at what happened to your arm when the doctors, yeah.
Can you see it?
So that's what the doctors had done to his arm. That's a mess. When he was first diagnosed of cancer back in 2012. So can you start and tell us about that?
Yeah, okay. Just say what's developed into a tumour. It started about, let's say, going back over 10 years ago. Started with a little lump first. I thought it was a cyst. And so I went to a local doctor, and said, "Can you cut this out?" And he said, "Yep, no problem." But I missed the appointment and never went back. And as years went by, it got bigger and bigger and bigger. And I have to say it's this big now because I procrastinated too long.
Yeah.
And let it grow to the size of a softball.
Yeah.
And it's where it came bigger and bigger. My arm was just a huge lump sitting there on my arm. Now they went through stages of went and got a biopsy done on it. And that's the thing, and it sort of makes sense now when I think, and then they end up cutting it out, of course. But I think when they did the biopsy is probably where a lot of the cancer cells leaked into the blood system and started spreading then. When I think back to the time of when I got it operated on, my appointment was 2 weeks ahead of the day before we got it operated on. My doctor rang me one day and says, "Now I think we should do that right. We should operate on the hand right now." And I said, "Why do you say that?" And he says, "Well, I think you've got a lot to live for." And I was thinking, "What are you saying?" And he says, "Oh, I'm not saying you're going to die, but I'm just think one of these things you have to act quickly." So I think he already knew from his biopsy that the stuff probably did leak into the blood system and spread. Which makes sense now when I think back about it, why he rang me and says, "Can we operate?" And I said, "When do you want to operate?" And he says, "As soon as we can." And I said, "How soon?" He says, "Tomorrow. You can come in tomorrow." I said, "Oh, that's soon." So from that day when we were speaking about coming in tomorrow to get operated, my appointment date to get operated on was 2 weeks away. Yeah. He rang me and as the urgency, he wanted to operate on straight away, I think, because I think he probably knew that they had leaked into the blood system and spread to the body. And that's the thing, because prior to the biopsy, they did a health test on me and my body, and they said, "Oh, your body's healthy as." So they say. But after the biopsy, which I think Dr. Leoxysis actually probably knew that they broke the cocoon when they did the shell that a tumor sits in. And like I say, you're lucky the shell didn't burst. This is before the biopsy because it would leak into the bloodstream. But to take the biopsy, they've actually disturbed the cocoon it sits in, or the shell, and which opened it up, and that's why we know where it started from now. Yeah, it's back from then. And then after that, we got it cut out, and then we had I had radiotherapy, where they did radiotherapy all around the areas where they think they got all the cells, where they thought the cells were. And then after that, it was left at it. Time went on. We're talking about years later. Like I say, it takes a while for them to grow and stuff. The cancer cells, that is. And I don't know, since I had this operation done and radiotherapy, we were talking about, I don't know, 3 3-4 years later, and that's the stuff where I think symptoms were happening. I started to notice abnormal symptoms that I couldn't understand what was going on in my body. I never thought much of it, and just continued on, and that sort of stuff. There's, I can recall there's a lot of times I get up in the morning, I got no energy, feel tired, sore body in certain areas, which was out of the normal for me. And I still didn't think much of it, put it down to anything else, and just journeyed on. But in the last 3-4 months, I started noticing a lot of changes in my body. Running out of energy, loss of enthusiasm, loss of energy, of strength, loss of strength, motivation, you name it, all of it. I get up in the morning and I just don't want to get out of bed. I just stay in bed all day, and it went on for quite a while. And things were suffering due to that, as far as my personal life goes. And that's the thing. And it wasn't until later on. Jamie noticed it, and my partner noticed it, that I was losing. I wasn't quite the same guy I was, and that's the thing. In many ways, so I was starting to feel like something not right. Just not me. Lost all the passion for everything and stuff, and then I noticed one day I said to Jamie to scratch my back. She's scratching my back, and there's a little lump on my back. I go, there's a little lump there, but it was only small then, and then it got bigger and bigger and bigger, and then other lumps popped up, and I was at one stage that I went through this. This is within the last 4 months of this I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I went through the bad coughing stage where I just coughed and coughed, and sort of reminded myself of my grandmother. I think back how she used to cough and that stuff, and I just coughed and coughed and coughed and couldn't stop coughing, and still didn't know what was happening, but I knew something was wrong. And I kept saying to Jamie, I've got to go see the doctor. A week went by, I've got to get to see a doctor, and another week went by before I actually got in there. Anyway, I noticed a change in my body. Things weren't normal, and it just didn't feel right. And that's the thing. And so I finally got to the doctor, and just back up a bit. I even remember stages when I was driving to work, how I got tired when I was driving, and that's the stuff where I initially felt like going to sleep. And that's the stuff, and I went, whoa, shit, geez. What's going on there? And it started happening a bit before I realised something's wrong there. I'm getting enough sleep, not very good sleep, that is, but I'm getting enough sleep, and I'm driving to work. Never ever happened. This never happened before. Driving to work, and I'm dozing off, feeling tired, and that's the stuff. And so finally got to my GP. And went there for the cough first, the cough I had. And, when I was making an appointment on the phone, and they said, and they came in, and I was saying, okay, I'm going to see my doctor, and I was coughing, I looked at it on the phone, and they go, oh, that sounds pretty bad. Anyway, I finally get in there to my GP, and he goes, oh, yeah, no, it's probably just a bad cough you got at the moment, what's going around, and, I'll give you some antibiotics. And I says, oh, antibiotics? And I said to my doctor, I says, this feels like a bit more than a flu cough. I says, I've had a lot of coughs, and I know the difference. And I said, this cough is abnormal. I'm coughing phlegm, then I'm having dry coughs, and it's also caused me pain in my lower back. And which coughing can do that. If you've coughing too much. And I says, oh, okay. All right, so the doctor must know. And I said, also, I've got these lumps on my body that are appearing. And, I'm just don't know what they are. What can you tell me what they are? And he had a look at them, and he says, "Oh, there's only." He said a name for them, but I can't remember. Don't worry about those. Everybody gets them. You can either leave them, or you can get them cut out, whatever. And I said, "Really? Is that all they are, you think?" He says, "Yep." I says, "Oh, well, I want to get them cut out." And that's the thing. And he said, "Oh, okay. Okay. I can refer you to what they call a super clinic. It's where all the specialists are. If you want." I said, "Yep. You feel me? Yeah." Anyway, another couple of weeks went by, and I still had the cough, so I went back for a second opinion. And I didn't get my doctor at this stage. I got somebody else, and I told him the same thing. I've still got this cough. I mean, no, we're talking about nearly over a month now. I've still got the same cough, and he too assigned me to put a medication. For your throat, some more antibiotics or sort of things and that sort of stuff. And I said to them, "So you sure that's all it is?" And they said, "Yeah, that's all. It's just a bad cough." And that's the thing. So I'll give you these and see how they go. And I said, "Oh, okay." I'm walking out of there thinking, not feeling very good. I'm thinking, no, I said, "These guys, what they're doing?" I said to them, "I know what a cough is. I've had many over my time." Yeah. And so I left again. And as time went by, I was waiting for my letter from the super clinic to say when I've got an appointment for them. A month went by, it hadn't showed up. There's nothing there. So I went back to the doctor again, and I says, "Oh, what's happened with the super clinic? I haven't heard anything." He goes, "Oh, you haven't heard back from them yet?" And I said, "No, I haven't." He said, "Oh, okay, I'll put in a letter through." So, a lot of wasted time went by, and I finally got through the super clinic. I went in there to see them. They already knew about me from my previous arm and that sort of stuff, and that's what they thought I'd come back for. Anyway, I sat down with the specialist then, and they said, "Well, why? What would you like to do? Looking happy?" And I says, "Oh, I've got all these little dots on my hand, and that sort of stuff, and a bad cough, and also this lump on my neck." And that sort of stuff, and I said, "I don't know what it is." And he goes, "Oh, what do you want us? So how would you like? What would you like us to do?" And I says, "I want you guys to do something. Tell me what it is." And that's the thing. And they were a bit vague on it at first, and then they came back and decided to do a biopsy on them, take a sample out of all of them. So they did that, but they were very much in the dark too. This particular doctor, he didn't know what it was. And that's the thing. And I think because he was a younger one than my previous one I had, who might have been able to diagnose it more than what he was able to due to his experience. Anyway, the results had come back. I got a text from him saying, "We got your results. Can you please come in to discuss with us about your results?" And then I went back in to see them. And that's the stuff. And that's to cut a long story short, they said it was announced that it was cancer, and that sort of thing. Then everything started rolling from there. They put me into all the tests, X-rays, biopsies, and stuff like that. And I did an X-ray right there and then off my chest, and then went back into the office with the doctor, and we had a look at the X-ray, and he said, "Yep, you've got cancer. It's spreading through all your lungs. We can see cancer in your lungs. It explains your cough." And that's the stuff, but we want to do more X-rays so they can see how far it's travelled. Yeah. And as they went on the MIR, a CAT scan, and that sort of stuff, and it showed that it was travelling all over the body, and that's the thing. Then once that happens, then they put everything goes into motion. Then you go to your next thing is your meetings with your what do you call them? Chemotherapist doctor, and then you go to your oncologist doctor for radiotherapy. You have all those, and that's the stuff, and it goes on there. Anyway, just to back up a bit, I kept all this from the family, and then my sisters and that and brothers, and My brother I eventually told, because he sort of knew something was wrong. And I told him not to tell the sisters anything about it, because I want to make sure I know what I'm dealing with, and not realizing that time was of the essence and that sort of stuff. So as it went on, brother rings me up and goes, "Oh, bro, do you think we should tell the sisters in it?" And I said, "No, not yet." And that sort of stuff. Had I known what I know now, I would have said, "Yeah." He said, "Okay," so he sort of kept my word, but he actually went and rang up one of my sisters and told her about it, Caprice, and then told her about it, which is why I got an unexpected phone call from her the next night, not knowing what it was, what it was about, and we were able to talk about it. She said, "Oh, you just get back from work?" And I didn't just get back from work. I just got back from my MIR appointments, in X-rays. I said, "Yeah, just got back from work," and that sort of thing. And so I didn't let on to too much, but eventually got out to my sister Sheree, and she left a text on the phone saying, "Oh, I want to talk to you about my house," and I was like, "Oh, okay." So I rang her up, talk about the house and stuff, but it was about the cancer. She had already been told. That's the thing. Anyway, I was feeling really bad. I was sleeping a lot, loss of energy. Just very light on my feet, walking around. Yeah, it just wasn't normal. And that's the thing. And I walk around and I'll stumble, and stuff like that. I noticed when I was driving car too, that my ability wasn't at a level where it normally is, and that's the thing. Anyway, she put me on this. She told me about all this remedy self-therapy stuff, and prior to that, she asked me if I could send over my results, get all my results from my GP and that stuff on everything.
Who asked you?
So I did. You did, yeah, for my results and that stuff. So I shot back to my GP, made an appointment, and got in there the next day and said, "Can you, I need all this information, my X-rays and that sort of stuff, and I need to email them over to Australia, over to you, Australia, and if he could do that." And he was very accommodating, because I think he felt, in his cases, when he found out that I had cancer, and he just fobbed me off as something not so serious. He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it fast enough, and it so they sort of treated me like royalty when I went back in there. She all the wrong diagnosis, I suppose. I maybe felt that was a big discrepancy on their part.
Yeah.
And so they were feeling it, I think, and that's why they were treating me really good. Anyway, I sent them out to you. You guys sent them out to my sister, and she knew what she was looking at and what she was reading. I had no idea. I could see a thing on there, but it was all gibberish to me. Knew straight away what I had, and sister rings me up and says, "This is what you need to do. Put you on a juice diet and all this sort of stuff." And I thought, "Oh, okay." And I didn't realize she knew so much about cancer and how it all functions and how it works and that sort of stuff. So I knew nothing about it. So hey, the way she was talking all made sense, and that sort of stuff. And you must have done a lot of research and had experience with it. So I went with it. Went with her remedy her natural therapy that she suggested to me, and what I should in my diet. So I started that. It was hard at first, making that change, but I think and we sort of stuck with it. And I have to say, it was probably about the 5th day when I started noticing the difference in my body. I can remember the day when I felt better. I felt better, but I still didn't quite feel with it. And that's the stuff. I still feel myself something still missing or still wrong. But I felt okay. But I still didn't quite have the strength I was still lacking strength and that stuff. And then I think it was the next day after that where I got up and I felt, gee, feel better and that stuff. And went back to work. Went to work with my brother. Jumped in the car and I said, yep, I'll be there. And went down there with him. Still feeling a bit thing. A little bit's not right, fully thing. And went back to work with him and we worked the whole day and that's the stuff. And felt okay. And then the next day, went back again. I felt a bit more better. My head started coming a bit more stable. The way I wasn't feeling so lightheaded. And continue on right up to now. I don't know how many days we are now on it. On the therapy. I'd say like right now, my body feels good, just like I've never had it. And I said, man, my head's pretty stable now. I'm not wandering out and stumbling all over the place. So and I can feel my body's got the energy there, but just needs more strength. I just need to do that by doing more exercise, build that strength in those areas. Apart from that, I think that was the best thing. And I'm still waiting for the treatment from coming from the hospital. Now we're going past nearly a month now, and that's stuff. And that's been probably nearly a month of valuable time as far as cancer is concerned, and that's the stuff as far as it grows. And had I not started on the treatment and carried on eating the same foods I was eating, sugars and meats and you name it, that feeds cancer. I'll probably say I probably would have been worse off than I am now, if I continued with that. So what I was saying is, what I know about cancer now and the diet that my sister's put me on is, it's made I have to say, it's made a big difference in everything. And the way I operate, I'm pretty much back to how I normally am, pretty focused and all that sort of thing. It's really helped.
They gave you a time, did they? They gave you a time?
Oh, they gave me 2 months.
2 months.
Yep. I went to when I had the meeting with my gynecologist. No, not the gynecologist, the chemotherapist doctor, and he pulled up the X-rays and so we can have a look at it, and you can see it all over my chest and all that. Yeah, no, he gave me around Christmas time, which is about 2 months away. Eh?
Next month, in a few weeks.
Yeah. Around about Christmas or just after, something like that. So yeah, about 2 months, he says. So anyway, so I said to him, no, I don't want any. I was still on my sister's program, diet program. Still wasn't quite at the level where I am now. It's a process. It takes a few days if we actually feel it, but if you stick with it. And so I turned down my chemo there, and that sort of thing. And he was okay with that. Because I pretty much told him straight out. I says, chemotherapy, I'm not interested. Yeah, and that's the thing. And so that was okay. He's quite a good doctor. And with my gynecologist doctor, which was a couple of days ago, I didn't realize he was my old doctor, gynecologist doctor, when I had this done. That. And he goes, I walk in, he goes, I haven't seen you for a while. And I said, yeah. And I sat down with him, I says, this has come back from this when they did the biopsy, and all the cells that have leaked into my bloodstream and spread. He goes, yep. And I said, okay. So I said to him, I don't want any, I'm not interested in any radiotherapy. And I said, I told him I'm doing natural therapy. And I said, at the moment, where it's got me at the moment, I'm feeling really, really good. He goes, oh, are you getting tired? Are you getting, are you getting, you sleeping lightly? He was asking me all the symptoms. Am I getting those? Are you breathing okay? And I said, yep, yeah, all good. And that's the thing. He goes, oh, okay. He says, well, we wanted to do radiotherapy on your brain, because it's spread to my brain too, apparently. And the one on my neck, well, the one on my neck has gone down. It was the size of a golf ball, and it was poking right out my neck, and it was causing, when I go and lift my arm like that, because it was right on the shoulder tendons, it was causing discomfort.
Can we just
And
see
that, and that stuff.
Can we just see that part of your neck? It just.
You probably can't see it now because it's just about gone.
Okay.
Can you see it?
No, not a lot. I can just see a little hump there, but nothing much.
Yeah. Well, before you could see a big hump.
Yeah.
When that was where it was. Yeah, and he says, oh, you. And I said, oh, that one's gone now. And I said, even though, he said, well, what about the one on your back? And I said, that's good too. I said, that one on my back was causing me, I can feel it causing me pain in the spine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's right on my spine.
Yeah.
And also pain in the lower back. And that's the thing. And I said, yep, no. I says, pain, that's one I wanted you guys to work on. But I said, at the moment, it's good. There's no pain. Pain's gone. It doesn't cause me more discomfort. And so he says, oh, okay. He said, well, he actually said to me, he said, look, if our radio treatment would have been at a high success rate of curing you, he said, I would have tried to convince you to do it. Yeah. So what they're saying to me that I can have radiotherapy on certain things, but they said because it's widespread, it can't keep up, can't beat it.
Yeah.
They only can do radiotherapy on ones that cause me discomfort. Which was one on my back and the one on my neck. And that sort of stuff. And I says, oh yeah, okay. So pretty much, it's pretty much a lost cause, isn't it? It says, yeah. Eventually, yeah. You wouldn't be able to keep up with all that radiotherapy, and the radiotherapy would destroy you.
Yeah.
It's too much. So no, he says, oh, I'll book you for another 6 weeks. Come back and see me in another 6 weeks just to see how your progress is. I said, yes, it is. Yeah, so we did that. But I went to see a mate yesterday and that sort of thing, and he looked at me, he goes, gee, bro, you looking good. How are you doing? And I said, yeah, good one, sweet as. And he goes, yeah, fuck, you're looking good. Way better than you did last time I seen you, which was a few weeks ago. And he says, oh, shit. He says, and he says, well, what's happening? What's your cancer? And I said, I'm doing natural therapy now. Just a lot of juices and raw fruits. And he goes, oh, okay. He says, oh, what did you do there? And I just explained to him like he was sort of interested, but because his mate's daughter just got diagnosed with cancer. Who's I think between 7 and 10 years old, and that's the stuff. And I says, he was sort of interested, more than I thought he would be, but he was. His comments and it, and they look a lot better. So I suppose back then I must have looked bad. I can only say I must have looked bad. I mean, what they saw and what I felt it, but I mustn't look that good. I think so. So yep. This that's the only way. I'm happy to stick with this with the sisters. More so than actually have any medical. I've turned out all my medication that they offered. Because that's it. Now I know how the doctors work. They'll just play you out until you go. Yeah. There you go. I might look okay now. It's because of what I'm doing. The diet I'm on. But there's a few people who've seen me in the early stages when I was seeing the symptoms that how I didn't look good. Just wasn't the same person. And that's the thing. So hopefully this, I'm still going through it. This will help convince and help other people that have no alternatives or do not have any, or who feel they have no other alternatives apart from the medical industry, which which success rate is not really that high, from what I understand. And when you go through that, so this is pretty much how it is. I hope I keep feeling this way, and I can beat the cancer, because, like I say, it's spread through all my body. It's everywhere, in my lungs, in my brain, probably everywhere else too, through the whole body, and this thing. And I'm definitely a candidate to die, if you like to say, if put it straight, within the time frame that they say. And so if I had to continue eating the same old diet, I'll fully understand it now. I look at it and go, yeah, okay, I probably would have liked it. And stuff, and started getting worse and worse and worse. With all the sugars I would have kept eating, because I love ice cream. Yeah, and that sort of thing. And
So would you say that the sugars are very dangerous to a diet?
Well, now that I know how cancer works, here's one thing I do know. There are all different types of ways cancer can come about. It's not just sugar foods, but also it can be sugar foods. It doesn't matter. Whatever way it gets to your body and starts to develop. All I know is that what makes it grow is the sugar. Yeah, is what it feeds on. Even the gynecologist, the chemotherapist doctors was telling me that all cancer love sugar, and this sort of stuff. And he says, and it hates heat. Well, it's just something it doesn't like heat.
Which is why we got you to go and do some saunas.
Yeah. Even he said that. When I said to him, I said, saunas are good for, because he even says it doesn't like heat, and that sort of stuff. And I said, yeah, I'm going to have saunas in it because it doesn't like heat. He goes, first he thought saunas were no good because you sweat. And he goes, oh, no. That's right. That's in the you don't sweat. Yeah, you get hot and stuff. And he said, but yeah, no. He says, no. Saunas are probably okay.
Yeah.
And stuff. Yeah. For what I know, it doesn't matter what cancer you get. All I know is that what we learned is that when you do get it,
yeah,
and whatever way you got it, whether it was through your environment or work or your food that you ate or your bloodline, or I don't know, whatever way you get it, and then you got to feed it. Yeah, just like you got to feed your body, and like I say, sugar's it. Been told by my sister, and also been told by the specialist. Yeah. So So it makes sense if you give it this and its environment too. How it survives. Sugar feeds it in the environments of what you eat all the time, like a lot of fatty foods and meats and all that stuff. Is its environment that helps it survive.
Acidic body.
Yeah, acidic body. Yeah. So I mean, that the sugar is the cause of making it survive and multiplying and growing and stuff. So as you know, if you just look at it common sense wise, if that's the case, then don't feed it. And how do you don't feed it? Stop eating sugars.
Stop eating sugar.
Things.
Just to ask you, when you did live the ascetic, pretty ascetic diet as opposed to a more alkaline diet, do you feel that there's a change in yourself, if you can remember how it felt when you ate a lot of fatty foods and all the wrong stuff, as opposed to being alkaline now?
Yeah, big difference. Big difference. You know, I remember those days when before I started this diet, when you don't feed and you sit down and go, oh, I feel buggered, you know, you feel lost within you, feel sluggish.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Lying down and stuff and no one doing anything, and that's the thing. And different. I think we can all relate to that. When you've had a feed and it's just totally knocked you dead.
Yeah,
Okay?
it does.
Or if it's too fatty, or if it's too much KFC, you do it, you're gonna feel terrible.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Definitely feel a difference.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely feel a difference and stuff. Although the diet change, it's a real challenge for people. But I think when you get it right, when you get to that, you're always going to still crave these other foods to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Which I still do now.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm tempted, but I'm also not forgetting. I'm trying, you know, as far as get my alkaline level up.
You actually froze a little bit there. Can you just repeat that part again? You just froze when you were doing that.
Oh. Even though I get tempted to still want to eat, so like I cook everybody poached eggs this morning and that sort of stuff, and I love poached eggs, and I look at them on the things and oh, this is nice, but in saying that, I'm just still remembering why I'm doing this.
Yes.
And that's the stuff, which helps deal with the temptation, you know, or want to pick one up and go eat it all up. Yeah. So that's the thing. Yeah, it's a challenging thing when you first start this diet, but as time goes on, and I think the key to this diet is knowing what you're doing with it, and knowing how to prepare it, which Jamie has gotten down to a T now how to do it. And so before that, it gets very confusing. You know, before you try to get your head around it all. And I think that once you get it all into place and there's the stuff, a lot easier, a lot easier, much enjoyable. But I think as time goes on, I'm hoping that the urge to want these old foods will probably diminish. You know?
Yeah.
Will probably as time goes on.
Yeah.
Because But you can definitely know the difference between static foods and these things. Yeah. I have to say.
Does your do you think just when you were on eating the other bad diet, now in your thinking pattern or in your thinking ability, is there a difference from the way your brain used to be able to comprehend things then to what it does now? Do you feel a lot more clearer now in your thoughts?
Well, I've always been sort of clear in my thoughts, and that's a thing. But I think in my case, I've always been open-minded to anything.
Yeah.
And that's stuff. I don't judge it until I've actually tried it.
Yeah.
You know. And then, so here's the difference: has it changed my thoughts? No, not so much, but it has changed my thoughts on cancer and how it works, and the diet we're on altogether. Yeah. It's I wouldn't even imagine even have contemplated myself even taking part in a diet like that. Just health-wise, you know? Apart from having cancer now, which I have to. Which will help motivate me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even contemplated it, you know. But even when I first did it now, there's no way in the world I would have done that. But I think for health-wise in general, just for yourself, even if you haven't got a disease, or cancer like that, it has its benefits. And this thing, as far as my experience goes, and I'm very, very skeptical. I don't make comments unless I have the facts.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's how I've always been. I base everything on facts. If there's no facts and the facts don't stack up, okay, there's discrepancies, you know? But the facts, as far as I'm concerned, where I am today, of what I've learned and experienced, 100%. Sure of it. Yeah. So So, not many people know, but when I endorse something, and that's the thing, it's based on facts. I don't do it to make an assumption or anything like that, you know, and true believer of that, you try it first and get all the facts together first before you make any comment or any decision.
That's true.
Yeah. So it's just based on that, the facts are all stacking up for me, and and based on that, if we can, if somebody else, other people may have the same issue as I do, or not even that, and want better energy or levels and stuff like that, and make both feel better, I'm 100%. I'd endorse this.
Cool.
Behind it. Yeah. But it's, happy that you can convince people.
So just on here today, I know that we've done this before, but can you just show just the lumps that you do have? You can see the one on your thyroid.
Oh, can you see the one?
Yeah, you can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you just bring
I'll get down there. Yeah, I've got one there.
Hang on, can we start with your thyroid?
Oh, yeah. Shadows.
Too close, Jamie. Just go back. Oh,
hey?
that one's gone down.
Yeah, they're going down. I noticed when I'm shaving. I used to cut myself before.
Yeah.
There's one
they were
there.
that big before I used to cut myself with a shaver on those dots.
That was big. There's you got one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There. One here.
One there.
Can you see that one?
Yeah. They're going down.
There.
Yeah.
One there. I've got another one on my back.
Can we get a closer shot at that, Jamie? Yeah. And that's the one that was causing a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's looking a lot better too.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool.
I've got more. I've got more on my body.
Yeah.
And stuff on my legs and all that.
Yeah.
And other ones, the little ones just popping up. This one on my neck here.
Can we see?
So put on an angle where you can see the lump.
Yeah. It's you can't really see a lot of it now, eh?
No, but before that was a big lump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could see that easy, and it felt hard, you know.
Yeah.
It was a hard lump.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a thing, and which I thought, I don't know what that was, and it's a thing, and it turned out to be that was cancer too. That lump on there, it was a solid hard lump, eh?
Yeah.
And we were out there, and every time I go to use my arm like this, it used to hurt my tendons.
So how far up can you bring your arm now? How far up?
Oh, yeah. I was at work the other day. Yeah. At work the other day, and I'm down lifting boards and grabbing this and that stuff. I'm still taking it easy and that stuff, but way capable in working now than I was back then.
Yeah.
Just didn't have the energy or the motivation to even want to go to work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good how you could only take your arm there. Now you can bring it right up to your neck.
Well, I could always lift it right up on the neck, but if I go any further like that and causing tension on my shoulders,
Yeah.
I can feel it. It will hurt.
But you can bring it up to here now, and there's no
Oh yeah. All I was want to say, that's what I was gonna accept as radiotherapy is to do that one.
Yeah.
And the one on my back.
Yeah.
To get rid of it because they were causing me problems. And that's the thing. But now, no problems and sweet as. Yeah.
Well, that's really good. Yeah, no, thanks for doing this video. I think it's really important that we know that there's other choices out there that we can make for ourselves.
Yeah, well, it is important. Like I said, when you said to me when you did this video, there's friends you know who got cancer, and I said to you, well, how soon do you want to do it? And she said, oh, as soon as we can. I said, well, let's do it now.
Yeah.
And I said, no, yeah. That's been we've been trying to get this video done for the last few days now, eh?
We have, yeah.
Yeah, trying to get done. But if, like I say, Carol's family or friends, who got cancer too, and if it can help them, like I say, well, no, don't wait for a day to do this video, or we have to do it now.
Good. Yeah, and I'm really grateful to have this video, because as we know, there's a lot of people out there that are ending up with this, with cancer, and they feel that there's no other choices.
Well, it's exactly the same way as I felt before I got onto you, until you put me onto this. It would have been the same way. The only choices I would have went with is with the doctors.
Yeah.
And that's all I would have. I didn't know anything about natural therapy and how cancer works and what feeds it and what it hates and its environment and how do you kill it, and that you can even kill it. Yeah, get rid of it. I didn't know nothing about that. So well, it makes all the difference, and it's I think it's pretty important to get this out there to other people who are already experiencing it or who may do in the future. It doesn't matter. It's one of those things here. There is not one alternative.
Yeah.
There are others.
There are others.
Other better alternatives. Then and we all know that what the hospital does, most of the time they can fix you more or less really is in an operation. They can do something like that. You're more or less to get a success rate. But as far as anything they want to do medically, and the options of as far as cancer is concerned, anyway. Let's say as far as cancer is concerned, that's the only option you got. And now that I know that I know now that the chemotherapy wouldn't have saved me.
No.
It definitely would have killed me.
Yeah.
The chemotherapy. I don't know that. And also knowing that the radiation won't do it either. Yeah, but the doctors are just doing what they can, and that's like, well, we'll just do we want to do one on your head, in your brain, and on your back. No, we probably can't help you with the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you only can take your body so much with radiation before it breaks everything down and you're gonna die. Yeah. So I'm more cleared up on it now.
Yeah. You got too much life to live yet. There's too much life to still live yet.
Yeah, and I think people need to be more educated on it. Like I says, what I know about it now and how it all works. There's probably a bit more I could know about it, but you tell me the fundamentals of that makes the thing function. Yeah. And how do you destroy it? Is enough to understand and think, oh, okay. Yeah, let's go with that. And understanding what medical industry, radiotherapy does and chemo does. Yeah. And that's the thing. Depending on how bad your cancer is. Yeah. But either way, whether it's bad or whether it's in stage 4, this is going to be a better option. Well, by miles. You were pretty bad. You were given 2 months to live. I thought it was 3. Yeah. You were given 2 months to live, so that's terminal. You had. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well, we're still going through the stages yet. But hey, if I'm feeling like how I am now, and the pain has gone away and things are subsiding, I'm quite convinced that, I'm going to be living longer than that. The thing is too, is that would you say
that being positive is important through this sort of therapy? Or through
Yeah, it is important because it's that makes you stick to the lifestyle change. Yeah. Is that you've got to have that and that's something and see and just being what you're doing and that sort of stuff and but don't be negative about it all the way because that will be like I said, nothing works on you if you're negative.
exactly.
Right?
And negative isn't good for your body, so it isn't good of what it does to your body. So
No, that's right. So in most cases, being positive is what you need to be. But in saying that, people who do come across like we saw that video of that girl, that was dying, right, and how broken down she was. And the thing is, and most likely she will die. Yeah. You know, because she doesn't know any other alternative. Yeah. So she'll go with the medical industry, and all they'll do is just make her comfortable as much as they can. Yeah. As they do when you know you're going to pass. Yeah. Well, they can and make it comfortable and that stuff. And I think when you give them another alternative, at least they've got that. And explain to that. If he's carry on in a negative way, as they are, you're going to be negative towards anything that the and it just let the doctors, let the medical staff, do whatever they want to do. And you're going to go with it and just hoping you come out of it. So I think once you have there's another alternative and you've got testimonial to show them, that they've got more hope than actually just being sad and knowing doctors told them they're going to die, and there's not much they can do but make it comfortable. I think that's what needs to happen. Is that they just need to know that there's another alternative. So you can either accept the one that's more positive, that's more likely to bring you out of it, or go with how you're feeling with the doctors, what they've told you, you're going to die. And all they're going to do is make you comfortable until you do pass. Yeah.
And we've seen enough of that. We've seen enough of that throughout our family,
Yeah, for sure.
Because doctors could only make them comfortable.
That's right. Yep. Seen enough people die out of what because we didn't know any other alternatives.
That's right.
And that's the thing. And we was uneducated about it. We weren't educated about the alternative. And that's what's going to happen. It's got people going to be more educated. And I think the important thing is people understand the cancer, what it is, how you get cancer, and just making understanding. Cancer comes from anything, and it comes from your foods or your environments that you worked in or been around. Your mental state. Depression is a good thing to bring on cancer. And so thinking I think that's what and that understanding that, like me now, I'm thinking, how the hell did I get cancer? Okay, it started off somehow it's in my bloodstream. How I got there, I don't know. But the important thing is, it doesn't matter how it gets there. It's that if you get it, how are you going to deal with it?
How are you going to deal with it?
That's the thing. So, and I think that people just need to be more educated. Then, what kills it, what feeds it, what environments it thrives in, and how it destroys your immune system. And that stuff. So that's it. I think people just need to be more educated than what doctors educate you on people on. Because, like I said, what I know now, I say, well, why aren't doctors doing this? Yeah. I said, what you're saying here makes total sense. Why aren't the doctors bloody teaching us all this? You know what I mean? Yeah. But we know why they're not. It's all about profit, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
you also
Hey?
had quite a big stomach at the time before we started this, and that's going down as well, yeah?
Yeah. Even my mate told me yesterday, he goes, shit, you lost your stomach. And stuff. And I didn't realise I had a big stomach. Yeah.
You did have a big
I
stomach.
didn't realise I had one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, I looked in some videos sometimes, I see me in the photo, oh shit, is my stomach that big? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
well, I was getting big in the stomach. That's the thing, but hopefully we can get this video does any justice for anybody who watches it. Even though, like I say, I'm not looking like that. You haven't seen the worst part of me when the cancer was taking effect. Symptoms from it. That's because of what I'm on now. Yeah. A few months, few weeks back, a lot of people was well, even where I'm saying now, Lizzie and them, they all saw it. I was sleeping a lot, and that's the thing, and that's what you felt like doing.
Yeah. You were sick.
Yeah, just felt like sleeping. No, just didn't have the motivation to do anything. You just want to lie down and just
sleep.
Yeah. Sleep your time out. Yeah.
Well, I am really, really overwhelmed that we were able to, help your situation and give you a bit more knowledge of a better way of life.
Yeah. Well, that's probably lucky for me too. Like I said, even though I try to hide it from you guys, based on who I am, I want to know the facts first before I actually say anything. I'm not realizing what I was dealing with.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's it is just lucky the way it's gone.
I suppose you know what your sisters are like though. Once they find something out, it doesn't take your sisters long to find anything out.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize how much involved with this type of thing, or knowledge you had about all sort of thing. And being with Nawana, and she works for a cancer therapy. Who's she work for?
She works for some naturopaths in the Gold Coast.
Oh yeah.
And they also help people get on to better things in life. Yeah.
There's a this definitely has to get out into somehow as more education, more knowledge on it, because it is a serious thing. I didn't know how serious. I didn't realize how serious it was, but it's a killer. Although I knew family died of it, but still, I didn't realize. I've got it, and I didn't realize how serious I was. Yeah. That I was on the list for the next departure.
Yeah. I think you're far from that now.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah. Well, you got to just keep that positivity. In my eyes, yes.
Well, like I say, there was a time, back there when I was really sick, before I had all this, you did have those thoughts of, you feel like you're going to die, or, am I going to die? You have all those thoughts. And I don't have those thoughts unless I feel like I'm in that, in that category that you are possibly going to die. Yeah. So, I had those thoughts and felt like it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure if I was going to. And
I suppose when they give you the time, that just confirms it, when they give you a time limit.
Well, it does. You can never always believe in the doctors, what they say sometimes. But hey, I've seen the X-rays. It's all over my body. you know, and I'm not that silly. If they're saying, yeah, you probably die, and you know, that's all those little cancer that were showing up in the X-rays and that stuff. I bet you're going to get bigger, you know, to the time where it's going to cause you problems, and you die. Oh yeah. Wasn't that
So when we first
wasn't that silly?
started, you had a lot of little ones that you can see trying to come through the skin. How are those now?
No.
Tangimai said when she felt
Yeah,
your
well,
back,
that was,
Tangimai said when she felt your back, she can feel all the cancers underneath it. Or when she felt your skin.
I think they were feeling my back muscle.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that I can feel with the cancer. Yeah, that's what I said to Jamie when they're feeling my back and that's the thing. And she goes, "Oh, look like your cancer's coming up over here." And I think it was just my back muscle.
Oh,
I
okay.
had my hand. Yeah.
There were
The cancer itself.
when we first saw.
No, but the cancer itself.
Oh yeah.
The appears in circles.
Yeah.
And lumps.
Yeah, lumps.
And that's the thing. And you can feel those circles. But they were feeling these big things like it was my shoulder muscle. That doesn't feel right. I said, oh, that's my shoulder muscle. Mm.
So we did see a lot of little ones though. When Jamie did put
There
the
was
camera
still,
on you, we saw those
there was a
little
lot,
ones
yeah.
come through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fit, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of ones. That's thing. Yeah, definitely it's this.
Yeah.
Anyways, this
Okay.
this try and do something with this and show people the other alternatives. And you know, there's too many people have died of this these sort of things from the medical industry.
Yeah.
You know, when they give their prognosis of what they're going to do. You know, and there's a stuff when there is they, you know, as much as you can have testimonials about natural therapy, they probably still won't accept it. But they can't stop you. They can't stop people from having it.
Yeah.
But they still won't accept it as an alternative as far as the medical industry goes. So, yeah, it needs to get out there. Hey?
Take that as your enzyme.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, you've done all this therapy without any doctor's medication or without chemotherapy and radiation.
Yeah, no, that's where I probably would have went if I didn't know there was any other alternative.
Yeah.
Yeah, as everybody else does, and that sort of stuff. They're going with that because they know nothing else.
They know
And
nothing.
you listen to your doctor,
Yeah.
and that sort of thing. The thing is with the chemotherapy and all that sort of stuff and radiation. Okay, if cancer's not that bad, they probably can get it under, you know, to kill it,
Mm.
and that sort of thing. But they can't stop it from coming back.
Yeah.
Which it always does in most cases. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it.
Well,
We need hopefully, we can just convince others. Like I say, I mean, I'm one that was very anti towards any of this sort of stuff, because I didn't have any facts. You know, like I said, I go with facts, and like everything works with facts. If you ain't got the facts, you got nothing.
so you've now got the facts.
Yeah, I got the facts. Yeah, because where I am at the moment. Yeah. It's not facts for me, yeah.
Yeah. So you made the right decision for you.
Yeah. Well, it's like this. It's either this, or go with this, or go to doctors. Either way, you're going to go either way, and it's you know, even getting a bit insight that chemo will probably come here, or it will kill, and the radiation because it's too fast spread. Even get reminded of those two helps.
Yeah.
You know? Reminded of that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think you should.
Yeah. Carry on.
Yeah, I think you should you can have a testimonial with Lizzie as far as what she's seen.
Please. Yeah.
If you like.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Liz.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh well.
Thank you.
That's it. yeah, you know, I'm sure we'll do more as time goes on with the journey, to the point where if it what effect it has on me further on down the track.
Further on, yeah.
Yeah, it puts me right. Yeah. Because being a candidate that's got a spread all over his body, I mean, then yeah, you're 99% on the list to go.
To die, yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
Thank
to die.
you.
Yeah.
Well, you have a beautiful day, my brother.
Yeah. Okay, sis. Oh well, I'll hand you over to Lizzie. She wants to have a talk.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. I hope you can see this and take note of it.
Thanks, Meg.
Okay. Here you go.
Yeah. Hi, Lizzie.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Could you just tell us how my brother was when they first moved with you guys?
Okay, when they first moved in here, which was like 3 or 4 weeks ago, PJ was always tired, sleeping, no energy, and his countenance was very dark. His eyes were very dark, and seemed like he had no hope of any future because of what the doctors had stated to him. Very private man, doesn't like telling people about his condition.
He is.
Yeah, but he had to be kind of blind to see that something was going on. When he first moved up, I just thought he had the flu and wasn't very well.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until they told me that he had till just after Christmas, and that he had cancer.
Yeah.
So, you know, this juice thing that I've seen him doing, he's been on it for 2 weeks, and already you can see the visual signs of him becoming more active now. He's started going back to work again.
Yeah.
So that's, so, you know, the fruits and the, you know, the proof is in the fruit of what's happening, and isn't that cliche, the fruit? And it's sort of, and, you know, like I've been diagnosed with diabetes too, so it's encouraged me to also look at doing that plan as well for myself.
Good.
You know, and and it can only do you good. You know, what's good for you and what's working is got to be good.
Yeah.
So I'm just here to confirm that what's happened with PJ with this alternative medicine is working. You know, so how can you say something is wrong when it's doing so much great stuff for him?
Awesome.
And you can even see, you know, he's a lot more positive now that he's got a future, because he has. So that's awesome.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, yep, I'm going to start that program.
Oh,
Not as intended, because I don't have cancer, but you know, it's sort of like my other issues in my health.
Yeah.
And with me being a Christian too, you know, God says what you put in your mouth is what manifests on the outside, isn't it?
You are what
So, yeah, you are what you eat. So other people get it through doing losing weight through getting stomach thingies.
Yeah.
But that costs a lot of money. So why not incorporate something that's good for you that you have every day around you? Hey?
And nobody touches your body.
And nobody touches your body. Exactly. Yeah. So that's plus I'm looking forward to beginning this journey. And the bro won't only be on doing the juices by himself.
You're going to have my household on it soon.
Yeah. Well, we try to work on that, you know, not for the kids because they're all good. But, you know, at the same time, it's good to interpret and teach them now while they're young, so they don't have to get to the stage and have to repair their body that they're always in that place where it's good.
So do you think it's a good idea of changing the diet in the whole house?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. If it's bringing results like how it is for PJ, then why not? Hey.
Cool.
So I encourage anyone that's going through the same condition that there is hope, that there is another alternative, that you don't have to listen to doctors when they say that this is it, you've got such and such a time, because we all know that they don't always know the truth.
You're taking your power back, and you're going to be dealing
Yeah.
with.
Yeah, it's your choice to either, and I see that with PJ. You can tell he doesn't. He likes to have real food and it seems quite mean because I sit up here and every night I'm going, oh, like when we have KFC, and he's committed to his shakes, and it's like, oh, maybe we should all sort of support him by doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been my opinion, and hopefully it'll be others' opinions in the household as well.
It is really hard when you're on with what he's dealing with, and everybody else around them eating the food that they once ate. That's hard for a person. Though he kept in mind of why he was doing what he was doing, but it does help for others not to eat that same diet in front of people who are trying to do good for themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, but at the same time, it's not their fault that they're not in the situation that we are in. So, but that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah. It just
and in reality, you've got to have the conviction that you're doing it for you.
For you, yeah. And I think everybody probably needs to look more towards a healthier life.
Yes, I've been told that quite often. That, but I've never actually seen it working within where I can see it. I've heard that eating this certain stuff and that is good for your body, and it brings healing stuff, and I've heard it all, but I haven't actually seen it working so well, especially with a case where there was cancer involved. Like I've had quite a few family members in my family die of cancer. So it's like if I only knew now, or knew then what I know now, these family members could have still been alive. And it's good to have something, to believe in something. And I think that's what's motivated PJ, as well as the fact that he believes in what he's doing is for him. And it's working.
It's working.
Yeah. And it's working.
Cool.
And that's all you've got to worry about. It's working. So if any other cancer people out there that feel that they've got no hope, that the doctors have already signed their death sentence, then obviously there's another way out. And I mean, what's the harm in trying?
Got nothing to lose.
Got nothing to lose. If you believe what the doctor's saying, then you're already lost. The battle's done. So at least this way gives you a chance to fight.
Yes. And I think too, with my brother doing this with no medication whatsoever, is really awesome. He's in a better situation.
Yeah, yes.
Where is that now?
Yeah, no medication from the doctors, just the stuff that you've like fruit and veggies and it's amazing.
Thanks for that, Lizzie. That's awesome. And we'll be happy to hear what your progress is too.
Yes.
Get excited, girl.
I'm excited already. I'm already feeling the excitement. So that's good.
You hold that.
I've been watching them for the last couple of weeks, and I've been thinking, I should be doing that as well, And so, well, I honestly thought it was just for a cancer program.
Yeah.
But see, now that I know can incorporate into my health issues, then great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to change.
Cool. Is Jamie about?
She's in the shower.
Oh, okay. It would have been nice to have her on, because she's the one that's really pulled this off by being consistent with what she was
regime.
and getting herself to where she was able to balance everything out.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Which is important. So
she's been a really great support for PJ. And honestly, you need that support.
Yeah. And she's just been really awesome. And I would have liked to have had her on here, just giving her point of view on how it was for her having to, even though she wasn't physically dealing with cancer, she was still dealing with cancer.
Well, of course, because her partner was looking at not being here after Christmas and having to focus on what's going to happen with her family after, so, just watching her, she's been very vigilant with his juices. Like, she's off to the shop to get what he needs. Juices been going like crazy. She don't let anybody touch it. We're not even allowed to wash it. No, I think she's been amazing. Amazing young woman.
I take my hat off to her. I really would have liked to have had her on here.
She's been out of the shower now.
Oh, okay. Cool. She's just been so strong through the whole thing, and even the times when I'm on with her going, you gotta, get this, get that. Yeah. I'll get it sorted, and she's just pulled everything together. And without her there with him, it would have been, I think, it would have been too hard for him.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Oh, you never know, but I think he's got it great. She's on him first thing in the morning. You should be taking this, and here's your juice, and this is what you're having. And she's got it all mapped out. Plus dealing or making sure that the other family members are all looked after. And
she has a little box. She's got a little box from Monday to Sunday with all his.
All stuff. Now she's starting on my case.
Oh, well, and you know what? Yeah. You need somebody there in the house to be on your case, so you're going to confront.
No, she's doing awesome. So, just watching how it's pulled the family together as well. It's amazing. That's so good.
Stronger. It would bring them together stronger as a family.
Yes.
Knowing that with him, knowing that he had 2 months, and with her knowing that she only had 2 months with him, it's got to bring you stronger together.
Yes. So now this program that you've put forward for him is giving him a quality life as well. So for his family.
And that's all everybody wants, quality life.
Yeah. Want a quality life. I mean, I've seen him going from always being, in bed, tired, asleep because of, the battle he was having within his body, to actually see him up going to work or just enjoying life and knowing that it's not over now. And here's Jamie. Oh,
Jamie.
Hurry up. So, that's been that's the great thing about it. As you've seen that it's just not hearsay, that it's actually happening in front of your own eyes. And seeing him being well, and it's awesome to be more open now as well. And
my brother's always been a person that's he's never said a lot. I mean, he says stuff with his sisters and stuff, but you know what I mean? He never says a lot. But we noticed when we did the live on Sunday, he was just happy to get on there and share. But with everything that was going on, the focus was really lost on him. So that's why we had this video, so that the focus was actually on the person that's dealing with it.
Yeah, and the person that's going through it. Yeah. No, he's it's good to see him up and doing things. And it's been great witnessing that things, you know, out of the box. It's not always what the doctor says is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a good testimony even for the doctors to see. They probably know that there is alternative medicines to what they have.
Well,
But at the end of the day, it's about money
it's
and knowledge.
this is just giving people, you know, there is other options. There's, you know, I actually dealt with my thyroid on my own as well when I got my thyroid, and there was no doctor's medications involved. I did it all myself.
Yeah.
So
No, that's amazing. Oh, here's Jamie. She's ready. Okay, thank you for that.
thanks,
And thanks, obviously.
cool.
Yep.
Looking forward to your progress.
Yes. Awesome.
Keep on her, Jamie.
Yes, I will. Hi.
Jamie, can you tell us right from your journey with Pernell having cancer? Can you tell us your journey of how it was for you?
Well, I guess it started back from when I heard him saying before, when I was scratching his back one night and I saw that lump on his back, and we just thought it was a pimple, but it never went away, and it, like over time it just grew, and yeah, and anyway, I would say about the last 4 months or so, you know, I've noticed that you know, he's been quite sick. He's developed a cough, and yeah, and it, like at first we just thought that it was just a cough, and it didn't go away, and he'll get it at certain times, and he would have coughing fits, and you know, yeah, and he will get it at night time mainly. During the day and night time, but yeah, I noticed that, as well as he started getting an uncomfortable feeling in his stomach, and you know, and he was sleeping a lot as well, and yeah, over time he just started developing all these symptoms, as well as lumps appearing over his body and that, and yeah, and I was telling him to get to the doctors, and anyway, it took him a while to get there. And he did in the end, and yeah, as time was going on, you know, all these symptoms were getting worse in it, and he went back to the doctors because he wanted a referral to see a specialist about his lumps and also his cough as well, because he knew that it wasn't a normal cough. Yeah, and so he went back to the doctors, and we were talking one night, and you know, I was saying to him, "Oh, what if it's cancer again?" We were unsure. Yeah, and anyway, he went to the doctors about a month ago now. Yeah, and he went to go see the specialist, and he was gone all morning, and I was ringing his phone and he wasn't answering. And after his appointment, he rang me, and yeah, he told me yes, it was cancer. That's when we first found out that, yeah, it was cancer. I was asking him what they were saying, and he said that it was throughout his body, in his lungs, and his and that it had even gone to his brain in it. And I mean, it took me a while to come to terms with it, because you know, it was quite overwhelming news to find out. Yeah. Yeah, so I didn't really know what to think. I wanted to go to his next appointments with him to find out more information for myself, so I could get more understanding in it. Yeah, but like I said, it took me a while to come to terms with it. Anyway, after I got off the phone to him, I went down to go see Charlie, and I kind of mentioned something to her as well, because you know, yeah, so like I said, I was just overwhelmed in it. Yeah, and anyway, we told his brother, and he didn't want to say anything to the rest of the family until he knew what he was dealing with. And you know, but now that we knew what it was, we could understand what was going on with him and why he was feeling the way he was. Like, he was sleeping all the time, You know, he had no energy. He just wasn't himself. Yeah.
How did you feel dealing with that yourself? How did it make you feel?
I don't really know how to feel. Like I said, it took me a while to come to terms with it. You know, that's the last thing, you know, anyone wants to hear about their partner, you know, is that, you know, they got cancer and it's throughout their body, and you know, I see you don't know what to think, you don't know what's going to happen or anything, you know, yeah, but yeah, it was the last thing I wanted to hear.
So you've done this journey with him since we've all, you know, since he's on his natural therapy.
Yeah.
So how did you feel about that when we first started this, and how do you feel now?
Well, when we first spoke about it, you know, by the information that you were telling us and that, like, you know, I could tell that you knew your stuff and that you knew what you were talking about, and you know, I was very convinced, and I wanted to get on it straight away because, like I said, the last thing you want is to lose your partner, and yeah, and so I wanted to get on it straight away, and so, you know, we did what we needed to do to get him on the treatment that you know, you were talking about, and honestly, like now I feel like he's going to be around for a long time because of the progress that he's made and everything in such a short period of time, and yeah, and the treatment, you know, because the only options were radiation therapy, chemo, and surgery, and you know, even with what the gynecologist was saying about that you know, it wasn't going to save him, if anything, because what he was telling me when he first found out that he had cancer, the doctors were saying that it's not curable, but they can manage it. And I wanted to know how long they could manage it for, in that. But after going to see the gynecologist, and you know, them telling us that, you know, he'll maybe have a couple months, you know, to live in it, like, you know, because they could only manage it for that. Anyway, since he's been on this treatment, you know, we've seen amazing progress in such a short period of time. You know, he's got so much more energy, his, lumps and everything are gone down. You know, he's not sleeping. He's back to himself again, how he was before he got cancer. And yeah, and yeah, I'm happier than ever because yeah.
Well, you know, Jamie, I think like you have, I can't say enough about how you've coped with all of this. I can't say enough about your perseverance. You just kept going, even on the days where I was saying, you didn't get this, you didn't get that, and I'll get it, you go. You know, you just, you've just kept your cool through the whole thing, and you've mastered it. You've mastered everything that you need. You know, you've balanced everything out. You just know exactly where you are now, and I just can't say enough about how grateful that we are.
Yeah.
Because we're too far away from him.
Yeah.
You know, and just what you've done for our brother.
Yeah. And, you know, he means a lot. Huh?
And for your partner, you know.
Oh, you know, he means a lot to me, and I don't want to lose my world. Yeah, he means a lot to me.
But I just need to tell you that from me and my siblings, how grateful we are to you.
Yeah.
Yes, well, we all don't want to lose them, eh?
No.
So,
Yeah.
Jamie, from me and my brother and sisters, we're just so fully grateful to you. And I can't say enough about you, Jamie. You know, I just think that you're just a breath of fresh air. Because I've seen you from the start as we were going through this. You fellas were so lost in the beginning, and how you've now come to where you are now.
Yeah.
It's been amazing to watch, and I just proud of you.
Thank you.
So, is there anything else that you might like to add to this, or?
Just that, you know, if anyone's going through the same thing or experiencing the same thing, that, you know, this, I would highly recommend looking into, you know, getting into natural therapy and doing this, because, like I said, in such a short period of time, progress that he's made has been amazing, and, you know, it can only get better. You know, it's life-changing, and yeah.
So we're heading for wellness.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jamie, and, you know, thank you to all yous over there. It's, yeah, I need to get this video out there so that other people can see that there is another way. You know, there is another way for them to help themselves.
Yes, definitely.
Cool. Thank you so much, Jamie.
Thank you too.
Have a beautiful day.
You too. See ya.
Bye.